You gonna do a burnout?
No.
Oh.
Wait, what's a burnout?
Morning, afternoon, whatever time it is. Today we are shuffling some equipment around. BJ serviced this tractor yesterday, so changed the oil in it. Just double checking that. Nice clean oil. Anyways, we're going over to the farm. We got to move an old disc and a scraper blade, put those up. And then this thing's going on a 15-foot bush hog. A little bit of overkill, but that's what we got. That's what we're using for now. And then I've got some ground that I've got to bush hog tomorrow. I got to get to it this week because I've got crops in the way of that ground, and once those crops are tall, I won't be able to get to them. So we gotta get the bush hog hooked up. I believe Dad is getting started side dressing. He finished post spray on corn, so I think he's switching his sprayer over to do nitrogen. Yeah, lots of stuff happening. It's like Dax is down there turning hot laps. He's figuring out how to do donuts with that thing. Getting pretty good at it. All right, here's what we're doing. We're moving this blade and this disc out of here. We're just gonna put them in a more permanent storage spot because we were done with those for a while. And then we're gonna hook this to the bush hog. See if brother's O-ring job actually did anything, or he just learned a few working words for no reason. I could hit one of those remotes right now, and if it doesn't work, you'll be the first to know. Still sending it. Back to get the disc. Still fueling. So yeah, this is our vacation home. We come here from time to time, have family cookouts. I think we're going to just go ahead and fix it up, restore it, make it a real nice, home for one of the kids. Not really, but that is an old cabin, and it is pretty much all but falling down. Now those are old hand-hewn logs, so if you know anyone that would be interested in buying them, let me know. There's still a lot of good ones, just some of them are rotted and the whole place is gonna fall down sometime. See that one fall? I think they ran it out of gas. Did you run it out of gas? All right, bub, hit the trigger.
Mama.
Oh, well, now try it. Perfect. Yeah, this one's a bit dry also. Need some gear oil, eh? Last quart. Still have 2 more boxes. All right, that's a wrap for today. We'll come back to that tomorrow. Morning. Now we got some more gear oil. BJ's putting oil in the gearboxes on the bush hog. I'm going to set our seed auger. We have seed coming. We're getting the seed from Seed Consultants for double crop beans. If you're not in the farming industry, we use Extend soybeans, meaning we use dicamba on those soybeans, and that was recently, like the past 2 weeks, outlawed by the USDA. I believe we have till the 31st of July to use it. But unfortunately, that was a national mandate. In Ohio, we only have till the 30th of June. Good old Ohio. So we are buying Enlist soybeans, and that's what's being delivered. All right, bush hogging we go. We'll make this farm look pretty. Well, we're going to mow, but right there's the family donut shop, so we're gonna stop and get some coffee. That's better. If you're new to the channel, the Family Donut Shop is the diner we all go to for lunch usually. They also have some really good coffee. There's it. That's it. That's the tractor. That's 4020. These beans have really popped. These were planted with the Fett the last day we were planting with it. And yeah, popped pretty quick. That was only, I guess it was a week ago now. So they should be up, but that's why I wanted to get over here and bush hog this. I've got to drive through this field to get to the field that I'm bush hogging, so it's either now or never. So head over there and do that. I need to pull our locking pins. Uh-oh. Guess we need to take some tension off that one. So I've never bush hogged this field, and if you've never bush hogged a field with tall grass in it, you don't know what's in it. So like, I don't know where the ravines are, I don't know where the stumps are, stuff like that. So kind of going real slow. Try not to run over any baby deer. I've seen a couple baby deer out here. Don't want to hit one of those with a bush hog, that's never fun. Yeah, making this place look a lot prettier. I don't think this had been mowed for a couple years. This is not ours. This is a landlord that we farmed for. The guy we cashed rent off of, he asked me to come over here and bush hog this, so we're making it look pretty. Might need to sharpen them blades. Much better. Moving to the next one. Yeah, let the neighbor go by. His job might be a little bit more important than bush hogging. There's our corn from the vine stand. Looking good. Looking good. Got a mow path around this farm. Normally we keep this all mowed. I don't have time to mow it all night today. This takes about an hour, and I've got some other stuff I've got to do today. But Dad is coming down here to side dress this corn or spray this corn or something. He said he needed a place to park a chemical trailer, so we'll come down here and make him a path. That smells absolutely terrible. That is the beans that I might have dumped on the ground whenever I left the hopper bottom door open. Ew.
Here we are filling up 28. Side dress, more corn. Going to do this right here, this field right here. Here we pull out that big tank, put the stabilizer in the ductor. Got some in it that goes in the sprayer. Yeah, I don't know if you can see my sight gauge up there. Right up through there, sight gauge is just about full. Until we get filled up, we'll unfold it. We'll start up. Start side dressing. Around the field first time here. I got the rear steer on. You can kind of, I don't know if you can't really feel it probably or see it, but it turns you right around, stays right in the tracks of the front wheel. So this is the tricky part. This bulk here is a little bit wider, so sometimes you get on the roads. That's the hard part, is trying to stay off of it. Split the difference. You can see that corn over in there hadn't got on the roads. When we planted it wasn't on the row, and it's a lot smaller than what this is. Some of this here is planted on the road. It's got a whole lot nicer. This will even it up some, hopefully. Yeah, we're spraying some of the corn that we replanted. I think it was 2nd of June. It's coming up pretty good there. It's a real good stand, so maybe we'll get something out of it. Just keep weeds down, I hope. You watched the other video when I was replanting this, that little deer I come across. Well, he's down here, he's growing. We the first round down here at the end by the beans there, he was down there. We run him out there. So I seen no mama do her the woods. Come over and got him. Trying to see how big the other corn is. Right up here is where we BJ didn't strip till, left a strip here, didn't strip till it, so it don't have any 28 on, so it's quite a bit littler, smaller. But we're going a day or so check it, dig down and check the roots on it, see if there's any difference. You can tell the difference right there. I'm gonna put all the 28 on it, goes on it. The 55 gallon, that'll make the same as the rest of it's got. Might all be at once. So we gotta go in and change the monitor here, the gallons. Now we got this rate 2 55 gallon, that's what we're putting on. So we'll have to slow down a little bit. tracks down there from where I sprayed there a week or so ago. It's better slow down some. You go too fast, we're pumping so much pressure. We're running about 40 pounds right here. About 7 miles an hour, 7.5. So we go a little faster. If you can hear the pump squealing. So we're putting 50 gallon on it now. Hydrogen definitely makes a difference. You can see the color of it, how much smaller it is. And of course up here's a place to dry it out. We replanted some of it, so it's smaller too. Looks like the weeds are dying. I never sprayed all of it over there. And I'll spray as soon as we get 28 on. I'll come back and spray the rest of it. Gets a little bigger. There's that slough right in the middle up there, that real whitish strip. Didn't get planted. It's probably 1 round is all it is. I don't think it's worth coming down or doing anything with it. What they can do, keep it from growing weeds, I guess. But corn wasn't mounting up. Okay, we got a little rider here, Mason, riding with us. Take that thing out of your mouth and talk to us. Say hi. Say hi to everybody. You want to say hi to anybody?
Well, sure he is. He's got us.
Hi. You like riding in the sprayer? Huh? You like this? Yeah.
Alright, so last I left you, I was bush hogging. I said I had some stuff I had to do. Kind of oil filter, had to change the oil in my truck. It was way past due. So taking care of that right now. Got the oil changed, but also want to change my fuel filter and my air filter. So one question I get often on my truck is it stock? How much horsepower does it have? What's done to it? My truck is indeed stock. The only thing I've done to it is it has a 5-inch exhaust. When I bought that exhaust, I put the exhaust on when I put the bed on, so it's been a couple years now. I also bought an SMB cool air intake at that same time. Never put it on. That's still the factory intake, so we're gonna change that. All right, first step, we gotta loosen our hose clamps, take off our mass airflow sensor. I knew all this, I didn't need those. We got to take off these hose clamps, take this old intake out of here, and then put the new one on there. All right, according to the instructions from SMB, I admit I'm using the instructions. We've got to pull this foil out of here to allow, just like a foil with a sticker on the back, sticking back. That's going to allow more air to get in there, so that way we can make our 1,200 horsepower. Oh yeah, that's definitely going to allow the 1,200 horsepower to breathe. You got that many horses, they need a lot of air. All right, we got the actual intake piping in there, or tubing. Got to take the mass airflow sensor off of the old air box and put on the tube of this new one. Put our filter in there, put our cap on it, and it'll be good to go. Oh, ain't that pretty. Man, it says SMB on it. I guess they tried to make it look pretty. Not many people are going to see it under there. Alright guys, tomorrow, me and one of my buddies, we're going on a little road trip, bringing back something to the farm, so stay tuned for that. Haven't decided if it's going to be on the After Hours channel or this channel, but I'll let you know when we get it back. Thanks for watching, and if you're liking the content you're seeing on the channel, please give us a thumbs up. That helps us out with YouTube quite a bit, and might help us grow a little bit. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.